I have here with me Mr. Roy Kurian, Head of Sales and Marketing, Yamaha India. Today they have launched their 350cc bike R3. You have been planning to get into more into premium segment as well as into lower segment. We have seen a product in premium segment, but we are yet to hear something concrete on the lower, below 150 segment.
This is, first of all, it's a R3 and it is a 321cc bike, and we have launched this product because we are into racing. We are racing is in our genes and DNA, and I think customers were expecting this, and we did a lot of survey, and we displayed R25 in last Auto Expo in Greater Noida in 2014, and we saw a lot of good comments from customers, and they were expecting. So we thought to launch the product, but R25 may not have given that happiness to customers, and
that's why increased the...
Yeah, that's the reason we launched R3 now. As far as lower segment products are concerned, we are following the same direction. Like after FZs and SZs, scooters, we have recently launched 125cc Saluto also 2 months back. So we are going as per the plan.
For motorcycle, you had planned to come up with low-cost motorcycle. How is that shaping up?
The work is on, and we are looking at making affordable bike for a customer, because a customer who is traveling from X to Y, the idea is not to make a cheap bike. The idea is to make an affordable bike for a customer who is moving from X to Y location, and for that commuter segment, what all has priorities like the cost, the mileage, all this. So our R&D team, Ishihara-san, is the new managing director, and he is working on it very hard.
So the talk is going on for quite some time. The customers are quite waiting for this. When can we hear the news that it is finally coming up? How far are we from this project?
That project, it's a big project actually, no. So it's too I can't comment on that. How much time will it take? Because I think Ishihara-san is the right person to answer that question. But what I heard is they are working on it. That's it. Yeah.
So we expect this financial year to have that bike?
I don't want to comment on that because I don't know.
Okay. For Yamaha, what are the segments that you want to encash in India, and you expect these segments to grow in India where you can make your space?
We have already done that with scooters. Like scooter, if you look at 2014, and we follow that calendar year. Right? So 2014, we are seeing that the scooter segment has already contributed to around 27-28%, and we are seeing that it is growing. Even this year, for us, first half is like Jan to June. I'm seeing motorcycles growth is, in fact, is in red, whereas scooter is positive. So going by this, I think this year we should be somewhere around 29-30% as far as scooter segment is concerned. The people are shifting from motorcycle to scooters, especially in urban, and more trend you can see happening in tier 2 cities as well. So going by that, I think we are bang on as far as strategy is concerned. We have launched, we started the Ray, then Razy and Alpha, recently launched a Fascino. We are doing pretty good at that, and we are not a very significant player as far as scooter is concerned, but I think we have made our presence felt in the last 2 or 3 years' time.
So in June we have seen that the scooter was the highest selling two-wheeler, including motorcycles, overthrowing the long-standing #1 Splendor. Do we expect something from Yamaha that could take a space even in the top 10 two-wheeler list?
If you see, we are actually not a big player right now, and it will be a tall claim if I make that right now. I think we need some more time, and as far as scooters concerned, that's a good point you have taken, because scooters in last 2-3 years time you could make a mark on it in the segment, and people are watching us, and the way we are seeing the referrals happening and customers' affinity towards a brand called Yamaha, I think we should be a significant player in time to come.
Your current plant is almost going to be utilized fully. When do we see your Chennai plant getting into commercial production?
Well, Chennai has already started the trial production now, and operational it is on, but the inauguration is pending, and I think probably next month we'll be having official inauguration of that plant.
Okay, what will be the capacity of Chennai plant?
Chennai plant, till 2018, we can manufacture 1.8 million. So we have seen like vendor park and everything coming up there. It's a big plant.
So now you have two plants. Once Chennai plant comes up, so you will have a huge volume. Where do you want to supply this? Do you think domestic market to contribute much, or it will be exports?
No. We want to, first of all, our priorities are very clear that we want to focus first domestic market. Export, we are not saying we are ignoring it, but at the same time, it should go hand in hand. But our first priority is domestic market.
So what kind of export versus domestic market share you expect in the next coming year, and what would be your total volume that you expect in the couple of years?
I can talk about market share. See, market share, immediate goal would be like to look at why not 10%, but it might happen maybe 2018, plus minus 1 year here and there. That's how we are looking at. And export, I can talk about numbers. We should be looking at around 2.5 lakhs. And then last year we did around 1.5 or close to something like that. So we will be looking at this kind of volumes.
What about domestic market?
Domestic we did around 5.5 last year, 5.6, and this year we should be closing at around 6.2 to 6.3.
What about long-term targets for your domestic market?
Domestic, we want to have that 1 million mark, which hopefully should be happening in 2017. That is year after next. After that, we'll take it forward from there.
If you see Yamaha globally, where does India rank in your global level?
Globally, we are currently at number 3, but I guess Indonesia is number 1, and we have Vietnam. So few months we are number 2, few months Vietnam is number 2, like that. But I think overall we should be looking at number 2 or number 3 this year. Certainly next year will be number 2.
In India, where do you see your number increasing? Because Honda and Hero is quite neck and neck. Where Yamaha will be able to make a space for?
You're talking about the numbers?
Yeah, numbers.
In terms of market or?
Numbers.
We are doing pretty well in almost all the zones, south, east, west also now picking up. So we are getting our numbers from almost all the zones. But yeah, definitely we are much stronger in south because it's been upward. That's the reason we moved to Chennai. Yeah.
In terms of product portfolio, how do we see it expanding from Yamaha? How many more products we can expect this financial year or maybe in next 2 years?
We have already too many things in our hand. We have launched first
there are lots of companies saying we'll launch 1 product a month, 5 product a year and all. So lots of excitement happening around product. But Yamaha I have not heard much in the last few months. So
no, then you are not in the system, I guess. We have launched Celuto in the month of April, and we launched Fascino.
No, futuristic plans I want to understand.
We launched Celuto in this year in April. Then May we launched Fascino. It's like back-to-back launch. And today we are sitting in August, and we have launched R3. So I think this is a fantastic launch series, and we have too many things in hand. And see,
how many more products we can expect this year?
Products, see, any manufacturer, including Yamaha. So we have our plans to launch products, and we will be launching. But when the time comes, I can't comment on that. But definitely, as a manufacturer, it's our moral responsibility to first of all cater to customers and give them what they want. At the same time, we have to grow in the market, so the excitement must be there. So we will be launching.
So how are you working on your network expansion?
Network, yeah, we are working this year. I think our network should be like 40% up. The time has come, and we are doing that.
Thank you so much for talking to us.